We have been driving since 4:30 AM. It is now 7:55 AM. We are walking into Revo right now. Oh my god, that is so nice. That's what proper Golf R should look like. So this is Luke.
Hey.
Luke's hooking the car up today, which is insane. What are we doing today?
So we're going to do a full stage 2 on it. So it's basically our performance pack that we do. It's our intercooler, throttle and charge pipes, open cone intake you've gone for. But we're going to also throw in the carbon front section because that's really cool.
That'll give it a bit of a feed as well, won't it?
Yeah, so much better cold air feed because the right side of it's generally blocked off on the OE stuff. The carbon scoop basically allows more airflow through to the filter, so that's cool. And then MILTEK have hooked us up with a full decat exhaust system, non-res, for all the noise. So
it's gonna be good. Look at this thing. We are going to be taking this thing out today for a separate video. It is probably the coolest Golf R I've ever seen in my life. That's mine. It's dead nice, isn't it, the way it's got the Revo logos on it and stuff?
Yeah. So we use it's a bar and plate core, really efficient. Because they're sandwiched between the condenser and the rad as well, you need something that's really efficient, very high flowing. So the fully cast end tank's really high flowing. It was all designed around just basically trying to get as much airflow as possible through.
Sick.
But you have a few hurdles to try and get around. You've got to try and make sure your pressure drop isn't going to get knackered at the same time. But yeah, this all the cooling you need for the car. I mean, this is what we run on our, like I say, our hyper turbo cars without fail.
That is massive, like, isn't it? It's a big old lump, that thing. No way.
Yeah, when you compare it to the stock one, it's you'll see the difference on them. Fun
fact of the day: I've stage 2'd a few cars myself, and I've never ever upgraded a front mount intercooler. So this is officially my first front mount intercooler ever.
Probably one of the most important upgrades for retaining power.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, because where you get like sketchy on this is going to be me pretending I know what I'm talking about. So basically, as you're watching this video, the man with all the information is behind us. So it may look quite strange, maybe like me pretending I know that this is a turbo muffler. This is a turbo muffler. Okay, so we have an intake carbon air scoop EA 888 generation 3 matte carbon. I'm guessing this is me intake.
So that's the front section.
It's the front section. Hey. Jesus. Feels like nice carbon. It's like mountain bike carbon. Look at that. Look at that.
So that's the coolant relocation hose.
So that is.
So this is your coolant relocation hose because obviously we don't want the nasty OE hose rubbing on the top of your carbon and ruining it. So this basically reroutes it underneath so it's all hidden.
Okay, nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth,
soft.
No damage.
Nice. Sick, that thing. I can't wait to open my bonnet and see that. Throttle and charge pipe kit. 180T, does that go on a 20 valve?
It fits 1.8 and 2 litre, that's all.
No way. So this is the charge intake pipe. I don't actually know much about this stuff.
So this is your discharge pipe from the turbo. So this will basically, with the silicone hose on this end, so basically this comes from the turbo, so that connects to your turbo muffler delete on a silicone hose, and then this runs down with another silicone hose and onto your intercooler.
Cool.
And basically what it does is just give you a much freer flow.
Yeah, nice open flow, keeps it cool and stuff like that.
Basically, yeah, so much more air to the intercooler for you.
What's that made from?
So that's just mandrel bent aluminium.
Nice. Intercooler full fitting kit. Is this?
So that was all the brackets and everything else that you need for the intercooler core itself.
Look at the stars of this. This is insane.
Unfortunately, it's been under a bit of a drip.
Is that bad? Hey. That is pretty savage, like, isn't it? Proper refined design. And a cool fun fact of the day, which I've learned today, is it fits on the Mark 5, 6 and 7 Golf, which is quite cool. Which means if you had a Mark 5, 6 or 7, you could actually put it back to stock and move the intercooler to your next Golf. Because we all end up back at Golfs, if you like Golfs. It's the truth. See that? Okay, this I'm quite excited for. Basically, I really love the closed carbon intakes on the Golf R Mark 7s that Revo do. But I also like the noise of an open one. So Luke and me were chatting, and he was kind of like, you could have best of both worlds and see what it comes out like. So that's what we're going for. Open intake with the carbon front end. It's going to be sick. Basically, this is all the stuff. I'm guessing this is the filter. This is the only thing that I can confidently say I reckon I could maybe fit myself. Easily, he said. Revo. Do you get free car parts working at Revo?
I can't confirm more than I.
What do you think? And this is obviously the intake.
That's the intake silicon, yeah.
Intake silicon. It's nice. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Serious?
So a lot of people do like the intakes and stuff, but they'll do a pipe that basically goes down so far, and there's like a little elbow that connects to the turbo.
Yeah.
And so some people do like replacement elbows, but what we do is we'd rather keep it less joins throughout. So
yeah, so no leaks.
Well, less turbulent points essentially. So the more points there are that airflow could hit, starts bouncing the air around. So we just want the smoothest way possible.
Yeah, yeah.
A nice machine turbo inlet. So this basically connects straight into the turbo. So you've got this really nice radius bell mouth, and then the silicon hose straight onto that with a step on the inside of the silicon here. Basically means that you've got a flush fit all the way through into the turbo.
Yeah, yeah, it's just like smoother delivery.
Yeah.
Would that affect how the car feels if it wasn't as smooth?
In terms of power delivery, if you get turbulent airflow, anything like that can always help, like be restrictive on power. Yeah.
You do all the engineering, don't you?
A little bit.
Look at that. Look at that. That is good. That 4 if you're crazy enough. Maybe. I don't know. But MILTEK have hooked the exhaust up, which is really cool. So I wanted to say thanks to MILTEK as well as Revo for the exhaust. I think this is the downpipe, which I'm quite excited to see. It's well in there, isn't it? Isn't the downpipe quite big on a Mark 7? Goes like straight to the centre of the car, doesn't it?
That's the centre set.
Oh, that's centre. Non-res. Non-res! This thing is gonna be loud. And you will know, I said that I was moving house yesterday, so I'm quite nervous. My new neighbours might not like my new car. But they might love my new car. I would love a car with a non-res down my road. Look how sick that is. That's lovely, isn't it? Lovely. Lovely bit of kit. So this is my downpipe.
And they've done you a solid as well. And they've given you a full ceramic coating one. So that's now...
Wait there, say it again.
So this is a full Zerkatec ceramic coated downpipe, basically the best thing you could possibly put on your car in terms of like heat dissipation and everything else. So that basically retains the heat inside by coating it on the outside, it keeps more hot exhaust gas inside, basically means faster exit through the exhaust, more power.
Sick. And it'll sound cooler as well, won't it?
Yep, the decals. Loud, mental, fun.
That is insane. So they've proper hooked it up, haven't they?
100% on that.
That is insane. Would that be of an extra cost if someone was going to buy it 100%. Like that?
So this is like F1 technology.
Is it?
Basically the ceramic coating, yeah.
Jeez.
So Revo were the first people to ever ceramic coat intake pipes for our 3 litre supercharged kits we do on the intake side of things because of heat soak. And MILTEK started doing it on all the downpipes again to retain heat on the inside. It's not trying to stop heat soak coming out, it's basically trying to keep it in on this to make sure you get faster exhaust gas temps out.
It's insane. Bring it in, lad. Hooked it up. Hooked it up. That's what I'm saying.
F1 tech.
F1 tech. Yeah, this is like as non-res it gets. Look how small that back box is at the back.
Oh, there's not much going on in there.
Just do that.
So that's your connecting pipe to the centre section.
Yeah, so the people swap these out for like non-res ones, don't they?
Yeah, so you can do that.
So these usually have got a silencer?
Yeah, usually there's a centre box in there, so you take that out and that's where you get the non-res section of it. So
back box, nothing to it. This is going to be one loud car, so literally from the back of the turbo, the only bit of silencing that we've got is that.
That's the only muffler, yeah.
Yeah, and it's probably quite empty. or
it'll be loud enough.
Yeah,
it'll be good with the software and everything else. And by the time we've got all the intake stuff going on as well, you've made it breathe easier and making it cool easier, putting more boost to it, and it's going to be able to exhale easier.
Different car. I'm excited. Okay, we're going to get all these boxes in. Before we go any further, we're going to go and check out the rolling road over the road. For anyone who's into your track stuff, power stuff, you're going to like this. Look at the difference in that. That is fantastic. We can't show you too much, but this is the Mark 8 Fiesta, and Revo doing some development on it, and it sounds insane. So we're going to watch it being roll and roaded right now. Let's check it out. What we doing, lad? So he's doing a stage 2 in a day. How hard is a stage 2 in a day?
Can be a bit awkward, yeah.
Can be a bit awkward. I told him that the downpipe on the A45 apparently was a nightmare to fit, and he then said the downpipe on this is a nightmare to fit.
All downpipes are a nightmare.
All downpipes are a nightmare. So we're kind of getting a bit closer to the front end being done, aren't we?
Yeah.
The front mount's in there, like tucked away. You can kind of see in there from the front mount. As you can see, it's tucked away, nice and neat in between all of this, sandwiched, which is good. Wheels. Okay, so pulling the exhaust off, the stock custom exhaust. We'll check back in a minute when there's no exhaust on, and they're going to install the fresh system. It's going to be good. We're getting quite close to a completed stage 2. Stay tuned. As you can see, the exhaust is getting dropped down. He's got to drop the subframe out to take the downpipe off. The stock downpipe. Look at that.
So obviously you've got to have the cat in there in terms of...
Is that the cat?
Yeah.
Look at that.
So that's a factory cat. But even when you just look at how restrictive that is compared to what the elbow is you saw on the MILTEK downpipe and stuff.
Nice and smooth, the elbow, isn't it?
And that's why they do theirs as a cast as well, so you get that really good flow straight away.
Yeah, that's so skinny there, to be fair, isn't it?
They're just choking points throughout the whole thing. Now even the flexies are bad, to be fair on them.
It goes faster if you do that, doesn't it? Yeah, it's bending out too much.
On a standard Mark 7 Golf R exhaust, it comes with like valves when you put it into like eco, race, individual, etc. The valves close and open to make the exhaust louder for anyone who doesn't know what that is. And this thing is not valved at all, so it's just straight through. So they've clipped the little connectors out to the sides, and they are putting the back box on right now. And then the system's nearly on, which is really cool. I'm very excited for the first startup, but I might hold on for the first startup until the next video. Peace out.